Umar Ahmed, IFL TV, MTK Global. I'm going to BELLEW HAYE, I've got to get that right, BELLEW HAYE 2 open workouts today.
Not according to David. It's HAYE BELLEW 2 in his gym.
Joined by MACKLIN and Adam Smith. How you doing?
Very good, excited, aren't we? We're a bit jet lagged though.
We're a bit jet lagged from New York, but other than that, yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah, I asked Adam earlier in the week at the presser about the Deontay Wilder 50 million offer. I just want to get your thoughts firstly on that, Matt.
What's my... It's a big offer, isn't it? It's a big offer. I just think there's a bit more to it than just the money. You know, where does it happen? What network's it on? There's obviously certain contractual commitments, obligations. I'm not even aware of them all. Don't get me wrong, but I know it's not just as simple as there's the $50 million offer. I think there's a bit more to it than that.
Of course. Also, I want to get your thoughts on the whole middleweight situation at the moment with Canelo, Golovkin, obviously the 6-month ban.
Yeah, disappointing, obviously, but it looks like they're going to fight in September. I think Billy Joe's going to fight Martin Murray end of June. Danny Jacobs just had a good, a solid performance there Saturday night. So yeah, I think the second half of the year is going to be interesting.
Yeah, Adam, Matt touched upon Jacobs. What do you make of his performance against Selecki the other night in Brooklyn?
I thought it was about what he summed up, a B-. It was okay. I think he probably overlooked Seletsky slightly. I think Seletsky was awkward, he was tall, he was tough, he had nothing to lose, he was unbeaten of course. He's had a couple of fights now against unbeaten fighters like Luis Arias and Seletsky, and I think he probably needs a big name, a Charlo or a Golovkin again, something like that. But I didn't think it was a great performance. I thought it was a good, solid performance. A bit like Jarrell Miller, I thought was a good performance, but the outstanding performance of the night was from Katie Taylor. She was wonderful. I thought it was the best display of her professional career so far. Punch-perfect boxing, timing, distance, class for 7 rounds, and then she had a toe-to-toe with her in the last 3. I thought she was absolutely brilliant, and I thought the fact that HBO didn't show it still, to me, was a real shame, because I think she's done so much good for women's sport through the amateurs and now as a pro. She's a terrific role model outside of the ring and inside it. I don't know if Matt agrees. I think she's one of the most exciting fighters, full stop, in the world.
Man or woman, she's one of the best. I thought she was the fight of the night in Cardiff on the Takam Anthony Joshua card, and she was the fight of the night. To be honest, most times she's on the bill. She's the fight of the night. She's exceptional talent. She's got a real tenacity about her as well. She doesn't just want to win; she wants to win and put a show on. And she's like I say, I think she's one of the most exciting boxers in the world.
Okay, let's move on to this Saturday. Obviously, a fantastic card as well. Just want to get your boys' thoughts on John Ryder, Jamie Cox.
Really
could
like
be
that
fighting
fight.
tonight. That
Really like that fight. And John was with us actually a couple of weeks ago at Sky, and I said, hats off to both of you for taking this. I'm a big fan of Jamie Cox. I think he's a real talent. I think he's been a bit wayward at times, and I think Ryder's had his ups and downs. So it's a case of sort of who gets their plan right on the night. I think the sort of distance might suit Ryder. There's a bit of momentum with him, but I think Cox has got more natural ability. So for me, it's a real, like the main event, it's a real pick-em.
Yeah, I wouldn't have any big real confidence going either way. I think it could go either way. All southpaw affair. Hopefully that doesn't. I hope they don't find each other awkward. Sometimes two southpaws can.
Bobby Vanty and Stephen Smith, I remember, had that. Yeah, two southpaws occasionally. Yeah, but it should be alright.
Yeah, I think so. I think I'll probably, if I had to pick, I'll probably go towards Cox.
What do you think next is for the winner after that fight?
Well, I mean, look, a dramatic display on a big stage at the O2, that opens it right up. I mean, it's a huge scene out there with James DeGale's recent win. Of course, we've got George Groves and Callum Smith. It's a brilliant division, always has been, always will be. And it would be lovely if, Jamie had his chance against George Groves, it didn't go right. If he wins again, of course, he's going to get right back up there. If John Ryder comes through it, what a story that will be. He's had his real difficulties and people have written him off, but remember, he came so close to beating Billy Joe, and that was probably his best performance, even in defeat. I'd love to see him have a chance of a world title shot, but yeah, for the winner, it's great times.
Also, Paul Butler up against Rodriguez, another good fight.
Yeah, it's tough for Butler, that. I think Rodriguez is a tough one. I think Rodriguez is a very, very accomplished fighter. He's dangerous. He's got a lot of power. But Butler is tough. He was really good last time we saw him in Liverpool, and he's got all the skills. He's got a great man in Joe Gallagher in the corner. But it's a hard fight.
Okay, Matthew.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to